It's Jones and Keefe here on WEEI. It's Patriots Friday. We're joined now by Patriots offensive lineman Mike Onwenu. Mike, thanks for joining us here on WEEI.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, we're interested about how the offensive line is coming together. I heard Jacoby Brissett, who was announced as the starting quarterback last week. I heard him stand up for you guys, confidence in the offensive line that it's coming together. There's some skepticism on our part in the fan base as well. How is it coming together from your perspective?
It's coming along great, man. I mean, we got a lot of guys coming along. All the young guys are stepping up. The guys that are in position to play or starting are, obviously doing their due diligence to play well and to work for game one.
What are the challenges playing tackle, then guard, then back to tackle for yourself individually, but then also lining up next to a different teammate whenever you do move?
Yeah, individually, it's really different. Just position to position. What are you doing? It would obviously be harder going from left to right or doing that as often. But luckily, I'm just one position over. So, sometimes I'm at 2 points, sometimes I'm 3 point. Most times I just got to make sure my stance is correct or that it works for me, that I can block in every direction. And then you said, what was the second question?
Just getting used to the new teammate, right? So if you're playing guard, now you have somebody on your other side. But if you're playing tackle, now you're working maybe closer with a tight end, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that stuff doesn't affect me. I mean, we all practice with each other. We've played with each other. During camp, everyone was rotated around. So we all have different experience at different positions, which is a good thing.
Where are you going to line up on Sunday?
As of right now, right tackle.
Okay, is that your preference?
It's my preference. That's what my coaches asked me to play, so that is my preference.
Okay, and you're certainly paid handsomely for the work you're doing there. What can we expect from the Bengals on the other side? What have you seen on film? What can we expect on Sunday?
They're a good defense. They played with each other for a long time. The group, they have good edge rushers, good interior players. So it's really going to be a good challenge for us, especially we have different guys in the lineup now or different offensive linemen on the team. So it'll be a good chance and a good challenge for them to step up and have a good game.
We've talked to, whether it be running backs, receivers, we talk to Hunter Henry every Monday, the quarterbacks, about 4 offensive coordinators in 4 years. But for you guys up front, you've also cycled through some different offensive line coaches during this time as well. What has that been like? Because you've been here. You've been on one team. You re-signed with the team that drafted you, and yet the guy that is, calling the plays has changed each of the last 4 years.
I would say, that's just part of football. I mean, obviously, it's not what you want. You don't want new people in and out each year, but it's just a part of coaching, and I think we've come to a good point, and I trust all the coaches that we have, and that they're installing in everything that we're doing. So as a player, I feel really good about it. I know, obviously, going through 4 in 4 years or whatever, it's not a good sign, but I like where we're at right now.
Patriots tackle Mike Onwenu joining us here on Jones and Keefe on WEEI as part of a Patriots Friday. He's brought to you by Shaw's Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. You spoke with reporters the other day. There have been reports out there that you came in maybe slightly overweight. I know you shot those reports down, but it did sound like, at least by some of the answers you've given that I read, maybe you felt you played your way back into playing shape. Where are you at conditioning-wise and health-wise going into week 1?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, you don't get in football shape by not playing football. So I think, that conception is, you play football, you get in shape to play football. So, and then you said, what were my, sorry, I kind of,
no, I guess just as a follow-up, where do you think those reports came from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That part isn't my job, but, I come in each day and each year and, I give my best foot and put my best foot forward. So regardless of what I'm at or where I'm at, I'm going to be lined up on Sundays. I'm going to be playing.
Well, I mean, how do you feel about a report like that? If it's inaccurate, how do you feel about a report like that being out there?
It really doesn't do nothing to me. I mean, it's kind of been a part of my life, just being a bigger guy, bigger player. I mean, it's been like that since college. So I guess people always want to talk about it, but I just like to play ball.
The game tonight between the Packers and the Eagles is in Brazil. I'm curious. The league has had a ton of international games. You guys have done it before. Do you like playing games outside the United States, or is that just like an extra layer of a kind of hassle during the season?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, me personally, I like it, but also it depends to where that game falls. Say if you have that game and then go Thursday night game, obviously you would be under recovered, or it's just a short turnaround. But all of that factors in. But I think all of us players, we enjoy being in a new aspect and being in a new area, especially the ones that we're going to this year, or us. But I really like it. I think I had a good time in Germany, or I enjoyed that game. It was nice to see different things and get out the country.
Did you get to watch the game last night?
Yeah, I did pick the game. I picked the game before I went to bed.
What is with this illegal formation that we saw it in a preseason game? What is this? Is this a point of emphasis from the league? Is this just a Sean Hockley thing? Like what is this illegal formation thing that seems to be calling left and right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's something from the league that they're trying to, I guess make it fair on the linemen. But I'm really indifferent about it, but it's just another challenge that I can push past, and I can get better at that. From the last preseason game, me and Chooks had our fair share, so we just been working hard to make that not happen again.
Has the league made that clear that that's not something you're going to be able to, for lack of a better word, get away with this year compared to years past? Because that's really how it looked last night.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. That was the first game of the season, so you really just don't know how it's going to be called or how it's going to be looked at. But obviously we're getting in front of it, and we don't want to put ourselves in that position to even be thinking about that, or even give them an idea to call a flag.
And I know you won't be lined up against these guys, but Trent Brown and Ted Karras on the line for Cincinnati. You keep in touch with either one of those guys? Yes,
I keep in touch with them. I know they're going to play good and play well. It's going to be good seeing them again. And, hey, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's about it. Once the game starts, that's it.
Mike Onwenu, we appreciate the time here on a Patriots Friday. Best of luck on Sunday, and we'll talk to you down the road.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Mike Onwenu, as all of our Patriots guests, joining us here on WEEI, again presented by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.